welcome to Shrubby Buddies podcast, where we talk all things horticulture right from the heart of Zone 6B. So grab a drink, step into the garden, and grow with us as we talk plants, tools, tips, tricks, with a healthy dose of comedy and banter. Whether you're crushing into the landscape or just trying to keep the one plant alive, we've got you covered. And as always, love you harder plus two. Shrubby Buddies podcast, take one. Hey, Shrubby Buddies, this is Matthew C. Guthrie the First, coming at you live from Studio 6B, joined with my best good bud, Timmy D. What up?
Here I am, Lord.
Here you are, Lord.
Got a wiggle pen.
What do you got over there?
A wiggle pen.
What is on the end of your wiggle pen?
2 balls.
2 sacks?
No, just 2 balls.
Just 1 sack, 2 balls?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So, Tim, it's been a couple weeks.
Life comes at you fast.
Yeah,
Life's
it
been
does.
Throwing some curveballs.
So we had talked about doing an episode at the Perennial Plant Association's National Symposium last week.
And to keep up with the baseball references, since I said fast and curveball, we struck out.
And the reason for that is me. I am the reason why we struck out.
You are?
I was not able to go to the conference.
Yeah. Really
I
sad.
was very sick. The end of last week, into the weekend, and the first half of this past week when you were up there. I was in the hospital for a day. Had to cancel my trip up there. So we weren't able to do it.
So some bubble guts.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
But did they have to put a what have you in your arm?
Yeah, right in here, man. Yeah, it doesn't bother me like it does you, but I got some white pine sap on my arm from chipping trees today. Anyways, so we didn't get to record. Apologize for that, but you were able to go.
I was,
and I want to get into that a little bit.
Yeah.
But anything else you want to hit on? I know that's going to be like a pretty heavy little segment here.
Yeah, we'll update you on that today. What's been going on? I don't know. Life comes at you fast.
We've been getting timely rains around these parts.
Yeah,
it hasn't been extremely hot. It's been, I would say, average to even on the mild side.
And we've had some lower humidity.
Yeah. Yeah, lower humidity for sure.
Yeah, so that's been good, and we're not all droughty like we have been in previous years, so that's great.
Plants are looking good.
Yeah, I was telling Lauren today, one of our team members, like how little she's actually watered compared to previous years.
Yeah.
Because it's her first season, and it's just like we have not watered very much.
Yeah.
But back at the homestead, my daughter Amelia started selling her tomatoes.
I saw that.
So I've mentioned that before. We have 26 tomato plants in our garden, and she wanted to do a little tomato selling side hustle thing. And so we set up her stand on Monday.
Yesterday.
Monday.
Yeah.
And she had some open hours, and she made $59.
Nice.
Selling tomatoes.
I love it.
So she was selling snacking tomatoes by the pint, and she was selling large slicing tomatoes and sauce tomatoes by the pound. She sold some little bud vases that she made up and a couple magnets that she made.
Did she sell any of the jalapenos?
No. Well, she sold a few peppers, but not... I think she sold a whole pint of shishitos.
Oh, nice. Okay. Is that what those were, shishitos in the picture?
With some of... We did have jalapenos.
Okay, I thought I saw some jalapenos.
But she sold a pint of shishitos too.
Nice.
So
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the home front here, I've just been trying to survive. This past weekend was the Dublin Irish Festival. That was Friday night, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. I think I figured it up from Friday morning to Sunday evening. I worked like 48 hours in those 3 days. So long, busy weekend. The festival was a success. Friday night was the best night. Saturday was supposed to be an all-day washout. Rain held off until late for us. But
It did. They closed her down like a half hour early because it just
about an hour early.
It just started to pour
and lightning and stuff. But
I
we
haven't
got
been
through.
that wet in a while.
I think we had a quick little shower during the day, but other than that, I mean, it wasn't enough to do anything. The rain moved out. The day was pretty good. And then Saturday evening it started to rain, and then we got the lightning and stuff. And then Sunday was like pretty much dry for the most part, but yeah, Sunday was a good day. But yeah, successful Dublin Irish Festival. For those listening, the city of Dublin, we put on the nation's largest Irish festival.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a weekend long festival of Irish music and vendors and the Irish dancing and all of it. Anything Irish, Ireland related.
Yeah.
It's there. So
did you have any of those sauerkraut balls from the Hey?
I didn't have I had one food truck item the whole weekend, because we do the at the barn that we work out of, we cook all weekend. So everyone chips in like $40 and we buy a ton of food, and we're just smoking meats and grilling stuff. And I mean, you were eating, I was bringing you food to your stands and stuff, but yeah, so we don't have to hit the food truck up. The only time we really do food trucks is like if we're getting ice cream after we eat, take a quick little break and walk around the grounds and grab some ice cream. And I got Saturday evening, I walked up with a couple of the guys. The Grater stand was super busy, so we went to the Hershey's ice cream stand.
Yeah.
And dude, like
I heard
hidden gem. I
heard that one's a hidden gem. Graters is overrated. I'm just going to come out and say it straight up.
I had the key lime pie ice cream, and it was amazing.
Okay.
If you like key lime pie, yeah, it was so good. I also had a little bit of the, they called it like the midnight caramel or something, and it was dark chocolate, so it wouldn't have been your thing. Dark chocolate vanilla with caramel swirl, but the key lime pie was so good. So
right on.
Before we dive into your little trip up north to Michigan State University and the Perennial Plant Association, I just want to make a quick comment on our annuals this year.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is it like the year of the ageratum?
It's the year of the ageratum.
Dude, we used a lot of ageratum around the city this year, but I will say that I have never, and maybe it's the cultivar that you got for us this year, but I have never in my life had success with ageratum the way that I am this year, and they are popping off now.
The cultivar's Monarch Magic, and that's what everyone wanted. So
yeah,
it made it easy, because instead of ordering hundreds of this kind and hundreds of that kind and that kind, I just ordered all Monarch Magic.
What was it's like Blue Hawaii or Hawaii Blue? Is that the one that we normally get?
Aloha Blue.
Aloha Blue. Okay.
Or something along the, there's a few cultivars, and this Monarch Magic's a little bit larger and sprawling than some of them. It's because some of those are just a few inches tall, right, and covered with flowers. This one's a little bit bigger than that, but it's like working
I
hard.
love it. I love it. It's going to be in my playbook moving forward.
Good.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, my pleasure.
So Tim,
year of the ageratum.
It is year of the ageratum.
I heard everybody's first monarch that they spotted this year was nectaring on that.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, I guess I don't pay any attention to that.
Yeah, you haven't seen a monarch yet.
Well, I've seen monarchs, but I don't say to myself like, oh, that's the first monarch I saw this year. What's it nectaring on? You know how my mind works, though? I've got a million things going on all the time, whether it be at work or here. So, I'm
basic, so I'm just like...
A lot of times my mind doesn't have time to process what's actually happening. Yeah. But...
Yeah, I'm always very concerned about what the monarch's nectaring on.
I know. So, last time
we weren't here last week.
No, last week our city horticulturist / boss Scott Moncrief, Richard Kyle Cross, Brenner Rattan, Jay Bird Truman, and Madeline Colmer all took a trip up north to Michigan State University, East Lansing, Michigan.
We did.
for the Perennial Plant Association's National Symposium. Before we get into the real meat and potatoes of this episode, why don't you give us a little quick rundown on some of the things that you guys did, some of the things that you saw, some of the like highlights of the trip that stick out in your mind. And that way you can make me depressed right now on the podcast with all of the stuff I got to miss out on.
Well, we missed you greatly.
Well, I missed you harder. Trust me.
Okay.
I promise you that.
Nate, the Perennial Plant Association National Symposium has just become such a fun event for us and me. And it's evolved. It started as, this cool garden tour thing. And it's really evolved into a wonderful place to reconnect with people you haven't seen in a while and meet new friends in the industry. And I just love that aspect of it. So, and I know you do too.
And get inspired. It
right.
rejuvenates because sometimes this time of the year, you're starting to feel a little like, burned out on things.
It rejuvenates kind of like my horticulture libido.
Absolutely.
Because yes, we were just talking about this today.
It's like the blue chew of horticulture.
I hate this part of the year. We're just getting to that part of the summer, the dog days, if you will.
I will.
It's just like, it's maintenance. I'm so ready to move on to spring, to fall, and be in that zone. And so, yeah, where was I going with that?
I don't know, but like, I know the schedule was kind of set up as like, we do the add-on Monday tours, kind of an education day on a Tuesday, followed by a nice social event. Wednesday, more tours. Thursday, kind of some more of that education things to wrap up the week. So
yeah.
Why don't you just give us like a quick little, like, I'm sure like no one really gives two shits about hearing the educational classes that you went to, but like, what were some of the tours that you went on? Maybe some of the highlight stops. And then like, what was the highlight of the trip for you,
Okay. So the Monday tours, the first day of tours we had, were fantastic. I would say the highlight of that day was Chris Hansen's garden. And I showed you a video of him earlier. And what's cool about it is, well, not cool, but funny. A number of people in our group, and I'm not going to say any names, thought we were going to Chris Hansen's house from Dateline.
Okay.
To Catch a Predator, Chris Hansen.
I have a feeling I know who, but go ahead.
There was multiple people that turned around and were like, wait, it's not the Chris Hansen? And we're like, no, not. It's like a plant breeder.
Yeah.
Even better, in my opinion.
Yeah, way better. But, I mean, because I don't know who To Catch a Predator Chris Hansen is.
You don't know that one?
No.
He's the guy who on Dateline, and he like, they set up these things where the like adult males go to meet like a young person, and they go to their house.
Yeah.
And then Chris Hansen walks in and he's like, so what are you doing here? Trying to come over to this 14-year-old's house. Okay. Okay.
I thought he made like the Muppet Show or something. All right, go ahead.
That's Jim Henson.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Anyways, Chris Hansen, he was very animated and bubbly, and I love the tour of we toured his home garden. He has a lot of rock gardens, and he had some crevice gardens, and then the back was just this beautiful slope down to the pond behind his house. A lot of unique plants. He showed me the smallest thalictrum I've ever seen. He showed me the smallest elm I've ever seen, and he was just a really fun guy. Unfortunately, a thunderstorm rolled through, and we had to like get back to the bus quick. So, but that was fun. I posted some of that on our stories. So, and what's cool is I saw the smallest thalictrum of my life, and then in a different garden, I saw the largest thalictrum of my life. It was a lavender. I'll have to look it up, the cultivar, but it was 10 feet tall.
That's insane.
She was like, oh, in the shade, it only gets 7 feet tall. But over here in the full sun, it's 10 feet tall.
Only
crazy.
7 feet.
The first thing I saw when I walked into her gardens, I was like, is that a thalictrum?
That's cool.
So that was really cool.
So that was the highlight of your Monday tours?
Of Mondays.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday's tours, I mean, obviously the Pete Udoff garden in
Belle Isle.
Belle Isle. And
Detroit.
I know that one makes you sad.
Yeah, I mean, it really does, but it's okay.
So this is going to sound, I don't think it's going to sound weird to you, but it's going to sound weird to a lot of listeners. Those gardens at Belle Isle made me feel emotional.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't like weeping. I wasn't crying, but it was a cool experience because as I looked around, it was just like this is what I love about a garden right here. And you just kept walking through rows and rows and paths of these beautiful, how would you describe his gardens?
Well, those particular gardens, he has examples of all three of his planting styles. So he has matrix style, he has block plantings, and then he has that scatter planting. I don't know how you like a mixed perennial, I would say, type
as
border.
A whole, it was just an incredibly beautiful patchwork of perennial plantings.
Yeah.
And you would see the same thing, repeated as you walk down, and then you might not see that thing for a while. And there was just like so many treasures, and we did not get enough time there, as you can imagine. You've been on these tours. They're like, well, we're running 15 minutes behind, so we need to be back on the bus at 1:30 and stuff like that. And so I get it.
Yeah,
but I would have loved another hour there.
I do understand what you mean when you talk about getting emotional with it. And I think that that's kind of what gardening should do, right? Is it should hit on your emotions. Like, in my opinion, if your landscape is not bringing you some sort of an emotion, then it's not doing its job.
All right.
Whether that be like just happiness, fun. I'm at the pool with all these cool like summer tropicals and annuals and stuff. And you're just like, yeah, I want a margarita and, or in this case, it's probably like, I'm sure that when he was designing those gardens, he was in his mind was like wanting to capture that emotion from people, like bring that out. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
he brought it out of me
because it's with a designer like him. It's not just about like, I like these plants and I'm going to figure out how to throw them on paper. Like, there's definitely like some serious thought that goes into all of that.
Right. And if you're watching, listening right now, and you're not too sure about who Pete Udolph is, I mean, he designed the High Line, the gardens up on the High Line, and
in New York City, the Lurie Garden.
The Lurie Garden in Chicago.
He's designed dozens of world-class gardens in Europe.
Yeah. Big wig.
As a matter of fact, it may be hard to see, but there's a book down here called Udolph at Work.
Wiggle pen.
And I would say that if you are interested in his work, rent this at the library, buy it on Amazon, go to the local bookstore and order it. This book's fantastic. Coffee table book, loaded with pictures of all of his famous gardens.
And his design, his style is amazing, but his designs are so cool.
Yeah,
like I was telling Megan, there needs to be T-shirts that have like his drawings, his design drawings, just like screen printed on the T-shirts, because I'd get one.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
So what else? I know you guys went to Walter's Gardens. How was that?
Yes, we did. That was wonderful. We dinner at Walter's was pizza.
Okay.
And also lunch that day was pizza.
Lots of pizza.
So we were pizzaed out after the first day of the trip, which is fine. We didn't see any more pizza after that, so that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful display gardens at Walter's and a really cool like insider tour of their facilities. So
cool.
Yeah, just reconnected with a lot of wonderful friends. I have to give a shout out to Reagan.
Oh yeah, Reagan Landon was on the tour with you guys, or on the trip.
Well, she won that scholarship.
Yep.
And so
congrats again, Reagan.
Went to PPA, and we went to her the session where she was recognized and took pictures. And she was on the same tours as we were. She came to dinner with us on the last night. we were with Reagan pretty much constantly.
That's good.
And she's just an awesome kid.
Yeah.
And she's got a very bright future. And so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, very good. I was glad that she was able to hook up with you guys and kind of hang out, because I know leading up to the Perennial Plant show, her and I talked frequently, and it was kind of like, I kept telling her, like, you and I can hang out and you can hang out with the Dublin folks and stuff. And I felt horrible because I had to text her basically Sunday morning when I went to the emergency room and was just like, hey, I won't be there today, maybe tomorrow night, depending on what they figure out today with me, and then on Monday I had to text her, and I was sad about it because I was looking forward to hanging out with her, but
she assimilated very nicely into our group.
Very good.
Yeah.
And I had no doubts about that.
Yeah. She sat with us on the bus trips, and
Yeah.
these bus trips are all day long, hours to destinations. So, she put up with us.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm sure she chuckled quite a bit.
Yeah.
So, anything else? Was the Michigan State University's horticulture gardens nice?
There were some wonderful annual displays. Actually, we went to University of Michigan Mathai Gardens.
How was that?
It was great. They were wonderful.
Does it pain you to say that?
It does, but hear me out. So everything is branded with the big yellow block M. When you go there, all the employee shirts and everything, and it just gags you a little bit. But I'm like, you know what? For the sake of gardens, I'm going to put that aside. It was hilarious when we were walking into the entrance. We were welcomed by two employees, and one of them was Olivia.
Oh, yeah.
Who did her undergrad here at Ohio State. She
Yeah.
was actually on this podcast last year. We interviewed her at Cultivate about a year ago. And, we locked eyes right away, and I know you. And I was like, you're working at Michigan? And she seems to be really happy there. She's a horticulturist. She works with their peony research, which now that the peonies aren't blooming, she's pretty much just taking care of all kinds of things on the grounds. But they had a wonderful bonsai collection. You have to say bonsai or else people get mad at you. They had a wonderful bonsai collection. They had wonderful Great Lakes, little gardens that represent all the little sections of the Great Lakes.
Okay.
And so that was cool. But what we found interesting as I walked around with Megan
Bonsai
is we would talk to the employees were very friendly. We'd talk to everybody and what's your background? What do you do here? And we did not meet a single employee that went to Michigan.
Who didn't know that?
If we met an employee, they either went to Michigan State or Ohio State. And then they're at the U of M Botanical Garden.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool.
That
was
is
funny.
cool.
Yeah, one guy even was like, "Yeah, they even need Michigan State to staff their gardens." So
Yeah.
that was a little bit of
That's good.
I kind of thought that was kind of cool.
That is fun.
But there was like free stickers by this water station by the bonsais, and there were cool stickers. But at the bottom, it had the Michigan Block M, and I was just like, "Eh."
Bonsai.
I draw the line there. I'm not going to stick that on my water bottle.
Bonsai.
Bonsai.
So
anyhow.
Right on. What else? Anything else you want to add about the trip?
Yeah, nothing in particular. It was the group. We have a very gregarious group, and everybody was just good at meeting people. Francisco and Lynette were a couple that we hung out with quite a bit. They were on our trivia team. They have like a little design company in the Chicago area.
Okay.
And we were just always kind of hanging out with them, and they're fantastic people. Talked to Marcus a little bit, Marcus Jansen.
And his amazing mustache.
Yeah, and his amazing mustache.
Did he listened to the episode yet where we were just like gushing?
I don't know, but when I saw him for the first time, I was like, holy shit. If he listened to that episode, he's probably like, man, this creep talking about my mustache.
I don't think so.
No,
I think that he's got a great personality.
Greg Berline or Scott Berline from Cincinnati Botanical. I was like, I don't know. He's seems scary to talk to for me because he's such a character. So I waited till trivia night because he hosts it, and I waited till trivia was over and I'd really tied one on, and then I went and talked to him. So I'm not quite sure exactly what was exchanged, but I hope he liked me.
You know what? Speaking of that, Bob, if you're listening, Bob Burby, you need to get Tim and I down to the EHR show at the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Gardens with you this year. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
If Bob could get us in, because last year I went down with him and Reagan. I just took a day off, and I know you would do the same. And we left wicked early from the greenhouse and drove down to Cincinnati, got breakfast on the way down. I say wicked. We left at probably like 6:30 in the morning, something like that.
Wicked.
So not crazy, but it was a fun day. Went down and just walked around the Cincinnati Zoo all day and took photos of plants and stuff and then came home. Cool. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So Bob, get Tim and I, don't forget about us. So,
but yeah, it'd be hard to like shout out every single person that who I talked to and enjoyed. It is cool being in gardens with plant people. And you know what I mean by that? It's like everyone's nerding out, but like we were at the Lurie Garden and I'm just trying to figure out like which pycnanthemum is this? And then here's Catherine Deary walking by me from the Lurie
Garden. Or no, okay, yeah.
Catherine Deary from the Lurie Garden. And just like, hey, what is this? And I know she's going to know.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't, she's also going to want to figure it out. So we're going to figure it out together. Or like Kelly Norris. Like, hey, like he's a little daunting to talk to. It's like, just happen to be like, what is this? What is that? And he always knows what it is. So it's just funny because like, if you and I are in a garden and you and I don't know what it is, probably no one else is going to know what it is. But on a trip like this,
everyone there's someone there that knows what it is.
There's someone who knows what it is, and if they don't know what it is, they're gonna finna figure it out.
And then they make you feel stupid when they are just like, oh, blah, 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 and that's what that is.
We still have an unidentified plant from one of our stops, which I'll show you some pictures of. But anyhow,
cool.
Yeah.
Is that all you want to? Do you want to leave it at that for the tours or for the PPA thing?
Yeah. Why did I
no,
miss something? Yeah,
you didn't miss anything.
Like I missed something very important.
I'm just thinking about our next segment.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we got it. This is a dual segment episode.
Yeah. So do you want us to move into that?
Yeah. Before we do though, did you have a song that our listeners need to?
You asked me that earlier, and the first one that popped into my mind was Scarlet Begonias by the Grateful Dead. So
cool.
That's what it is.
Love it.
It's a fun plant song.
She wore scarlet begonias.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Love it.
So we'll get that added to the playlist. But on to the next segment. We have a super fan. It is a young man that we started working with 3 years ago at the city of Dublin. He came to work for us as a seasonal worker and has become quite the staple of our work units. We've talked for 3 years now because he is a super fan about having him on in one way, shape, or form. And this past weekend, he was drunk all weekend at the Irish Festival. And Saturday, he's like,
Can we B-roll a picture of him in his outfit?
Yeah, we will.
Right here in this.
Yes.
All right.
And
how about that selfie of the three of us?
Okay. Yeah, perfect. And Saturday, he's like, I want to come over to watch you guys record a podcast and do a little short segment. And I'm like, okay. Thinking he's drunk. He's not going to remember this conversation. And Sunday was the same thing. And then yesterday, Monday, it was all day long. And then to this morning, right off the bat, like, I'm coming over tonight, right?
Yeah.
What's your address? What time can I come over? What time are we eating? Blah, blah, blah. So Tim and I were talking about this episode, and it was like, what can we kind of talk about? And obviously we knew that Tim was going to talk a little bit more in depth about the Perennial Plant Association thing. We talked about doing a quick little 5 or 10 minute segment with said guest today. And we just decided, it'll be a little bit longer segment, but we're not going to spend like an hour doing an interview, but
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe we spend 15 or 20 minutes chatting it up with this guy. And
So without further ado,
so yes, without further ado, we got Superfan Sam,
we got
Samuel Costello.
What's up,
No,
man?
hold on.
Not
I
yet.
gotta unmute you.
we got to unmute you.
So we got Sam here. This is Sam the Man, Sam Wise. What else we call you? Sam the Ghost Costello.
Slamming Samberry.
Sam-balam.
Sam-balam Ding Dong.
What up?
Slam-a-dam-a ding-dong. So we got Sam
What's
in the
going
house.
on?
This guy's crazy.
The
So
ghost, Sam
he's all
Costello.
jacked up.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll, for the sake of it, we'll call him Superfan Sam.
Yeah,
Super
Superfan Sam.
fan. I like it.
We
But-
can always count on Sam being our first listen or
Yep.
our first
I'm
podcast
always the
listener.
first one.
He really is the first one. It's like,
He is.
it's because we have the analytics where we can see like where the listens come from. And it's like first listen, Dublin, Ohio. And sure as shit, 6:45 a.m. when we get into work, Sam has already got the whole episode memorized.
Yeah.
And I mean, that shit drops at midnight.
He says he listened to it, and just to quiz him, I'm like, "What, Sam? What was your favorite part? What was the funniest part?" And
What
I'm
did
on
Matt
it.
call me?
oh, he's on it. Yeah, like
You're
what
on it,
name did
bub.
Matt call me today? So
So yeah, so we got Sam in studio here.
Sam, thanks for being here.
Oh, you're welcome,
This is
Tim.
fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
This isn't
I
going to
love
be some plant heavy interview with Sam. We're just going to have some fun with this and ask Sam a few questions. Like I said, super fan. He's been a big fan, our number one fan since the start of this thing. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you and my wife Megan. You two are like for super fan.
yeah, who's
Like,
going to win? You or
who's
Megan?
number one? You or Megan?
We might have to do a super fan off.
A super fan
boy.
off.
Oh,
Oh boy.
boy.
Who would win? You or her?
I think I might win.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might kick her butt.
I think maybe we need to have a future super fan off episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That
So-
might have to be one.
Sam, you've been with Dublin for 3 years now, buddy. On my crew.
Yeah.
I'm the fortunate one that gets to work with him on the daily.
You are. And why Matt? Like, why do you keep coming back to Matt? Because you could come back and say, man, I didn't really like working with Matt.
Matt just has that personality that I like. He's really funny and great to work with and knows what to do. And
Sam, you're making me blush.
Yeah. But I heard a little inconsistency in there. Like, he does know what to do and he's a great leader and all those things. But, like, who's funnier, me or Matt? Tim or Matt?
Be honest.
Be honest.
I think Matt's
No! Stop it. Sam, you're just being nice
I
because I'm
thought for sure
your
he
crew
was
leader.
going to say I was funnier.
You are. Tim is. You know it. You've
Yeah.
even told me in the truck before that Tim's funnier. So,
Oh, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Sam,
good.
yeah. So
Matt's
Sam's
a good guy. You guys are a fun crew
Yeah.
to be around.
We are.
Sam has been with us for 3 years now. Had a little bit of landscape experience prior to coming, right? You had worked for a landscape company.
Yeah, and then I worked for a lawn care company
Yeah,
before that.
Yeah. So a little bit of that lawn care background, but not a lot of experience that was like heavy with horticulture. So you've learned a lot about plants, right? When it you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is there anything in particular that you've learned, Sam, working with horticulture that
So I've learned a lot about like working, how to plant plants in the ground and pruning trees and
for sure?
like using the chipper and
Cutting trees down.
cutting trees down.
You like that chipper?
Using chainsaws. I like that shit.
You know what else you like?
Oh yeah, you do.
Anything that has a motor.
Anything that has a motor and it's loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like me and him are the opposite because
Yeah.
I want just quiet, peaceful.
Well,
I
okay.
like loud and
Yeah, you do.
So
he does. Sam
no,
does.
no electric. It's just gas power. The real American tools.
Hey, interesting story. So we were up there at PPA, and we had a little trip over to Ann Arbor, Michigan. You know where the University of Michigan is.
Yep.
And the town of Ann Arbor has what's
No
the word?
gas.
No gas. Like, well, they get.
Oh, it's just all electricity?
Yeah. Well, they for like lawn tools, like mowers and things like that, it's the law that you have to use electric, not gas.
Oh.
So that would not be the place for you.
They probably have to save energy on that.
Sure. I mean, I think there's a lot that goes into that, but based on what you're saying about all gas, no electric, that would not be a place that you'd want to live. Right?
Yeah.
Plus, that's where the University of Michigan is.
Yeah.
So, eh.
Meh. So
go ahead.
Sam, what makes you tick, Sam? What are like? This is just like Sam at home. Let everybody know, like, kind of what your the things that make you happy are. Like,
Yeah,
I know that there's a few things about you. One of which you have a shirt on right now. But like, what are some of the things besides plants that make you happy?
So, like, I like trains. That makes me happy. Back in July, I went and saw the world's largest steam engine that just finished its cross-country tour for America 250. It's called the Union Pacific Big Boy.
Big Boy what?
Big Boy 4014.
And I'll tell you what, you started talking about that one day at work, and then my phone heard that, and then it became a part of my algorithm, because every time I was just swiping through the Facebook, it was just showing the pictures of this big ass train.
Yeah, this train, like, when I saw it in person, I was like, wow, this thing is huge.
Yeah.
And like, when it comes through areas where there's a lot of people, I notice that they like
the whistle is like really loud. Yeah. Like, you can hear it from miles.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so trains. So that's one thing. What else?
I love heavy metal. Heavy metal is my thing, man.
Dude,
I
were
love
like
concerts.
You're getting so amped up over there just talking about heavy metal and concerts.
This guy loves heavy metal. What's your shirt say?
So my shirt says Grave, and the album You'll Never See.
All right, man.
Everything Sam likes is just like very like death heavy,
dude.
So I'm also into horror movies, if you can't tell, too.
And
yeah,
you love Halloween.
So I love Halloween.
Horror movies, Halloween, trains.
I love old cars like hot rods and
yep. But here's one that always trips people up, because you've got this like rocker, like death metal, like appearance on the outside.
I know
right?
where you're going with this.
But what is something that you collect?
Oh, I collect nutcrackers.
Yeah, so you love Christmas. And
I
you
love Christmas too, man.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Let me ask you this: have you ever used one of your nutcrackers to actually crack a nut?
I've never done that with
Nobody does.
You've never stuck your nuts in it, have you?
No.
What's your favorite nutcracker that you own?
So, one that I just bought like a year ago, it's a Budweiser nutcracker.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all beer themed.
I love it.
Heck
Do you have
yeah,
any
dude.
Ohio State themed nutcrackers?
I do not have any Ohio State
We got it. Hey,
ones.
Interesting.
That's
yeah,
it.
you need one.
Yeah.
Christmas is coming
He's getting
up.
sad. Don't get sad.
We'll get you one.
And I have a lot of Santa themed nutcrackers.
Very good.
True. I get it.
So you've got a New Zealand All Blacks hat on from your trip to New Zealand. You went on with your parents.
Yes.
Is that a feather or a fern on your hat?
It is a fern on my hat.
Other side. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. So a little horticulture inspired hat there.
Yeah. So I went and saw a bunch of fern trees.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what those are.
Well, we're gonna check it out.
What's funny about Sam's trip to New Zealand? How many weeks were you there?
I think like 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks. It was like spring, right before you started back with us.
Yeah.
And I would pester Sam occasionally and say, "Hey, send us some photos of New Zealand." And I was expecting these beautiful landscape photos, and everything you sent me was like, this Harry Potter thing, which is not my wheelhouse.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings, bub.
Lord of the Rings. You got to get it right, man.
Lord of the Rings.
Are we going to cut that out, or are we
So-
just going to make me
We're
look stupid?
yeah.
Speaking of Lord of the Rings, there's a new movie coming out, The Hunt for Gollum.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's Peter Jackson is directing it.
Is that Samuel L. Jackson's brother?
Um,
I don't think so.
it
This
could
is
be.
all foreign
It
language.
could be, maybe. I
This
don't
is
know.
all foreign language to me.
And Andy Serkis is in there too. And yeah, Ian McKellen wants to play Gandalf one last time before he leaves.
Very good.
Yeah.
All foreign language to you. I know what he's talking
I have
about.
no idea, but I love that. I love that he would send me these photos of, you said, the Lord of the Rings.
yeah, Lord of the Rings.
He would
So-
be in this facility that would be like this lady standing behind a bar, and I was like, I want to see the mountains, man.
yeah.
So Australians love to visit New Zealand too.
Yeah, it's right off the coast of Australia.
Yeah.
So,
But they're not the
Aus-
same. They're
so
not the same people.
Australians tend to give New Zealanders a hard time.
Yeah,
they
they're like
they like to
rivals.
bullshit with each other.
All right,
yeah,
fair
that's
enough.
good though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
friendly
friendly
rivalry.
bullshit.
I like to bullshit with you every day,
yeah.
Good day,
yeah.
mate.
dude.
Good eye,
I
mate.
bust
How's
your
it
balls.
going?
I bust your balls at work all day long.
Like to catch a fish here and there.
Sam, you're a piece of work. So, back to the Dublin. So you're kind of really gotten your, you really started to get your feet wet a few years ago in horticulture. In the past 3 years that you have worked with me, what has become your favorite tree?
Ooh, and that's a tricky question.
It is.
Tricky. It's pretty cut and dry. What's your favorite tree?
Yeah, but you and I couldn't answer that.
So the one I've always liked was the alley cat redbud tree.
Okay, so you like that one?
Yeah.
No, you've got to hold on. Yes, alley cat redbud, but
I know there's a reason.
And then there's another one, the what was it? Flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
The flamethrower tree too.
but there's a new redbud that we planted this year that you have been obsessed
Oh
with.
yeah, zigzag.
Zigzag
That
redbud.
thing is badass, man.
Is
Yeah.
it still alive? Because last time I drove by it, it had like a dead
It
piece.
just flushed out some new leaves.
Yeah, we planted it and it completely defoliated
Really?
right after we planted it. Yeah, I think it got it went like a little bit long without water because I was on vacation and somehow it got missed. But
Call that transplant
Th-
shock.
This thing is badass looking
So
yeah,
what,
but
why is it called zigzag?
because it has that zigzag.
yeah,
So like the trunk
That
of it,
trunk is like a
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
and
Oh, we'll
all
throw
the,
some pictures up.
all the stems and twigs have that zigzag shape,
Yeah, all the stems and
which is a characteristic of redbud trees. They have a zigzag shape, but this is like very pronounced.
yeah, this particular one is very pronounced.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Okay, so redbuds.
And,
Okay,
And speaking of redbuds, did the city of Dublin plant a redbud near your house?
Yes.
You live in Dublin, right?
Yes, I live on
don't say your address.
I live like right on the edge of ML Red Tribune.
Very good.
Would it be accurate to say you're a park toucher?
I might be a park toucher.
Okay, what kind of redbud did they plant behind your house?
So they planted an alley cat redbud tree.
Just for you. Who planted it?
Mr. Kyle Cross.
Yeah.
You're giving him the
Mister,
You're
huh?
throwing Mister in
Okay.
there?
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Kyle Cross.
Damn.
Okay, so redbuds are your thing for trees. What about shrubs? Can you think of a good shrub that you like? If I'm putting you on the spot with that, that's okay. We can try a different thing.
Yeah, we might do a different thing.
Okay, what about perennials?
Yeah, I was gonna say like a flower.
I like
Come on, what was it you were
We
talking about
just
earlier?
Talking about it with all the bees.
catmint.
Yes.
Catmint?
Yes. You do.
Catmint.
Okay.
Yeah, because it draws so much bees and they pollinate the plant too.
Yeah.
Yeah, catmint's like a really good all-purpose, full sun.
I was
Yeah.
thinking, I thought
And-
I thought he was talking about calamint earlier, but it was catmint. Okay.
When you like
Well-
rub your fingers on it and you smell it, it smells really good.
Maybe he was talking about
I think
calamint.
you were talking, what color's the flower?
I think it has little white.
Calamint.
Calamint.
Calamint. Yeah.
Okay.
So you like
Calamint,
calamint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
They're
one, bud.
related. They're very closely
Okay.
related.
Yeah.
Has that real spicy fragrance to it.
Yeah.
Herby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very good. What's your favorite annual?
Annual.
Like,
Like, can you think of anything at the rec center that you just love when you're watering it?
I like the Cassandras.
Okay, the
They're really
Cassandras?
good.
Man, he's speaking
Well-
to my heart today.
but what else? There's something else at the rec center you like. What?
Oh,
What have the
the-
little yellow finches been smashing all these summer
Oh, the
long?
sunflowers.
Yeah, I know you how much he loves those.
Those sunfinities.
The
The
yellow
sunfinities.
finches have been smashing those
Every time we
sunflowers.
go there to water, there's like a dozen finches on those sunflowers.
I love it.
They just
They're just
been,
like flying all over and running around
like,
all on the
they're-
ground.
Some of them have like the little flower heads that are like not even there.
Yeah, well, the finches get in there and they're just picking those.
We're
things
gonna have to
apart.
throw a picture of that garden up on B-roll
Okay.
right now.
Yeah,
Not right now, but like during the editing process.
yeah. So
Very
cool.
good.
What else? What else could we ask Sam about? Some horticulture. What's your favorite? What's your favorite ornamental grass?
Ornamental grass.
You want me to list a few?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that'd be good.
Because maybe when you hear the names, you'll be like, oh yeah. Okay, so don't spout it out until after I get done. Prairie dropseed, Suslaria, little blue stem, big blue stem. We'll just stop it at those. What's your favorite?
I like the little blue stem.
Heck yeah. You really like planting the little blue stems, don't you?
Yeah,
They're colorful.
they are really.
And they bring a
colorful.
lot of they
Yeah.
bring a lot of character.
Oh
to the
yeah, they
landscape.
do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So what else do you like about working in our department?
I just like seeing the cage and all the cool updates you guys have been doing, especially like with the Avant that you guys have and
Slimer?
getting new attachments for it.
But I mean,
Badass.
like-
It always goes back to equipment.
Equipment. But so a little bit about Sam. Sam has you went to college at Hocking College.
Yes, I did.
And what did you do at Hocking College? What
I
did you learn about?
I studied construction management and learn a lot about like how to see the different colors of dirt,
Okay. Nice.
See, okay, I like that.
like clay or like mud and
Silt and sand.
silt, sand.
Yeah, all of that.
Then you got all that red stuff down south in Georgia.
Yeah, red sand.
Okay. So you have a little bit of background in construction.
Yeah.
I like how you're commenting on our cage, because our cage is like our office. It's like our hort office where we keep all our tools and stuff. And we did a big like
Overhaul.
overhaul on that thing this winter. Just we moved things around, we did some renovations, we added some fun little touches to it, and it was fun seeing you come back and be like, whoa,
Yeah.
something's changed in here.
Yeah, I was really excited about it.
What do you feel like? What do you feel like you've learned the most in 3 years?
Oh, that's a big one. Feel like I've learned a lot of like how to cut down trees with a big chainsaw.
Okay, so you've learned about tree work, the pruning and
yeah.
the cutting. Okay, which is all very important stuff.
Yes.
We cut
Cutting
down
for-
some trees today.
Yeah, white
Cutting-
pines.
Dead trees. They were dead.
Dead,
We're not
yeah.
cutting down living trees unless they're like there's a
Invasive.
reason
Yeah,
for it.
they're dead.
Okay. So you feel like you've grown the most with that. You've learned the most with the pruning and the tree side of things.
Yeah.
How do you feel like personality wise? Because I've seen a lot of growth in you from day one to where you are today. The first day I met you, the first year you worked at Dublin, you would not have had the courage to get on this camera and talk.
Absolutely.
So
For sure.
do you see that in yourself? And do you feel that about yourself? Like that you have experienced personal growth in your personality and just kind of like, and all of that stuff?
Yeah, I feel like I've experienced a lot.
Yeah.
How to
Do you think
work
that,
with my hands.
do you feel like you've become more social and more open?
Yeah,
and
I've
like
definitely become more social with coworkers and
a little bit more comfortable?
comfortable and
Yeah.
You're
Because
very well liked and you fit right in. And what I respect Sam's like work ethic, because there's times where he will forego a family trip to the lake house in Indiana because we have some kind of hort event going on. He's like, I have to be there for that.
which
And
I got to get you guys up there sometime.
I know it. But I respect that because like I'm not like that. I'm not work driven like that.
No.
But I respect that so much.
Sam will skip a trip to the lake with his family, in their beautiful lake home to go to a 30-minute long pizza party. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because he doesn't want to miss a pizza
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But no, you've become very well liked all around the city. Everyone loves it when Sam's around. So
Especially with Irish Fest. Irish Fest was a blast.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to B-roll another picture of him at the Irish Festival.
oh, dude, you were a trip at the Irish Fest. So
Yeah, I was
Sam,
I was the bomb. I was the life of the party.
And just
Yeah.
a disclaimer: Sam lives very close to the grounds of the Irish Festival, so he
Uh,
walked to and
yeah.
from. And I think Matt drove him home one day.
Well,
Saturday night in the thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Two nights Matt drove me home because it was thunderstorming.
Yeah, so I took him home Saturday night because it was thunderstorming, and I'm like, dude, you don't need this 25-minute walk home in this. You're drunk. It's 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night and thunderstorming. So I drove him home, but I got a good laugh out of him because we pulled up in front of his house, and I was at the end of his driveway, and I was like, all right, Sam, will you have a safe walk home? And he kind of looked at me like, wait, are you being serious? And then when he realized that I was being dumb, he was just like laughing his butt off. So,
Man, you guys are funny.
yeah.
You guys are real funny. Well,
What other questions do you have that may be hort related or plant related with Sam?
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at with Sam.
Are you?
I think that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Did you enjoy coming on the show, Sam?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah. Well, we enjoyed having you here. I'm glad that you came and got to experience this because I know you've wanted to for a while now.
You guys should have me back again sometime.
Oh, we will. And you
Yeah.
know what? I want to give you the opportunity to give us this season we've been giving out a song that's going to make it on our playlist. I want you to give us a celebrity song. You're the celebrity. Give us a song and we will add this to the Shrubby Buddies playlist no matter what. Even if it's like,
it could be from like,
even if it's killing 60 baby heads or whatever, because you listen to some rough stuff.
yeah, but I
yeah,
would say
yeah.
that who's your favorite musician of all time?
Oh, I have a lot of favorite musicians.
Okay, give us.
It's like a widespread.
I would say
From
probably
like Van Halen all the way to Cannibal Corpse.
I would say probably like Black Sabbath.
Yeah, Ozzy. Yeah,
And then I would say probably Metallica.
James Hetfield.
Yeah. So give us a
song. Give us a song that you think our listeners should check out.
A song that you guys should really check out. Cannibal Corpse, Hammer Smashed Face.
Hammer Smash Face.
And there it is, folks. It's going on the playlist. Cannibal Corpse,
Hammer
Hammer
Smashed
Smashed
Face.
Face.
Oh my goodness. Sam, you were one of a kind, my friend.
But they don't really mean it. They're really nice people.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cannibal
yeah.
Corpse, they're nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the lead singer is very wholesome outside of his band.
He's like a girl dad. He knows how to do laundry.
He goes to like claw machines and donates stuffed animals. Is very wholesome.
Beautiful.
No, I think that those musicians, it's an act. They're not all like what they show on stage for sure. So
yeah,
very good. Sam, it was really fun to have you on here, buddy.
Yeah,
this was great.
It's fun seeing you guys here.
Yeah. So, all right, peeps, you good with that?
I'm good.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. Until next week.
Yeah. I think next week I'll probably have a few more things from PPA that I'll shoot in my mind and be like, I gotta mention that.
Yeah. And
so
we'll
get into that.
Next week I want to do an episode that's very plant driven. Okay.
Perfect. I love it. I love it.
Let's dive into a really deep plant topic.
Don't tell me.
I don't know yet, but I want to brainstorm that and I want to talk about something that's plant heavy. Yeah. So I know we've had some more laid back episodes as of late. And I think a lot of that is due to the fact that we've just been super busy and sometimes we just don't have time to sit down and really.
One more thing.
Yeah.
I met a very nice gentleman on the trip named Martin from Indiana.
Okay.
If you're listening, Martin, because he's a fan. He
Okay.
told me, he's like, I listen to you guys. So what up, Martin?
What up, Martin? Didn't get to meet you, but maybe next time.
It was fun hanging out with you. And yeah, thanks for listening, bub.
Yeah. Cool. So. All right, people. Well, we love you all harder plus 2.
Rock
and
on
until
with your
next
cock on, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.